Welcome to your Sunday edition of Wasatch Weekends. I'm one of your hosts, Maddie Evans, and I love getting to be here to motivate you to get out and enjoy closing day up on Deer Valley is today. So make sure that you get out there and you enjoy those final few skiing turns. Now you can make your way out to Park City tomorrow as well for the closing day of Park City Mountain. We enjoy the spring conditions so much, but we've got a great show in store for you today, especially because I don't know if you know this, but it is National Tea Day. So we're going to hop into the kitchen. We're going to show you how to celebrate. We're going to make some delicious tea, and then we're going to help you either find the perfect new job or the perfect new candidate for a job that you have available. So let's take a look at that local weather forecast right now. Earlier, I had a chance to chat with recruiter guy Bill Humbert. He's going to give us some great information on what you could do to find that perfect job position. So let's take a look. Are you currently conducting a job search? Well, then we've got Bill Humbert here who's going to give us some great information on what you should do to find that perfect position. Bill, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Thank you. It's great to be back.
It's great to have you back, and it's always great to hear the information that you have to say, because there are so many tips and tricks that live inside your brain to help not only companies fulfill positions, but to help people find that perfect job. So as people are starting to search for these new jobs, what are some of the things that they should really look out for?
You know, the one most important thing they should do is stop what they're doing and watch this interview. And the reason is, let's face it, a job search is painful because either you lost your job, or worse, you feel betrayed by your manager or your company that you once loved. And so what do most people do? They listen, they will see the advertisements on TV, and they just decide, well, I'm going to start posting for jobs, and I'll believe the advertising that I see for job boards, and I'll find a job. And, you know, and sometimes they're simply doing it to meet the unemployment benefit requirement. And at the end of the day, though, it's all very frustrating. And besides, you have the pressure of needing a new job for the income that it provides you and your family.
Now, what should candidates do as they're starting to look for new jobs?
You know, it's important for them to, first of all, focus on exactly what it is that they want to do. Too often they just kind of, well, I think I might like to focus on what it is that you want to do. And then determine if that work has multiple titles. So an accountant might be a forensic accountant, might be a tax accountant. It could be an internal audit type of accountant. So, you know, determine where you fall in exactly within the titles, and then understand that sometimes companies have different titles for the same work that you do.
And what do many job seekers do that avoids lengthening their job search?
Well, you know, job seekers avoid networking like the plague. It's, you know, they just don't want to get on the phone and talk to people. And part of it is they don't want to bother people. According to the career transition industry, though, only 8% of all positions are filled through posting and hoping the right person is looking at their resume. And I've got some bad news. I'm a recruiter. I know applicant tracking systems. They're not looking at your resume because there's some ways that they will screen you out. So the best thing to do is to network and network with everybody that you know. And think about this. People who faithfully network every single day with 4 new people, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, they'll find their new position in 90 days. And when I coach people, I have found that to be true. And it's been like 88 days, 90 days, 92 days, but it's right around that 90-day mark. It's amazing. And then consider this, 74 to 76% of all jobs, all of them, are filled through networking.
Now let's talk about this resume comment that you made, because you and I have spoken in the past about how important your resume is and isn't at the same time. And that's one of those basic foundations that they teach you. Your resume needs to stand out. It's so important. So give us more information on what people are doing wrong with their resumes.
What they do not understand is that the applicant tracking system's job is to screen people out, not screen them in. And then the applicant tracking system uses a keyword search to compare the job description to the resume. Now, there's a little problem with that. Most job descriptions are poorly written. And honestly, there are many times I've read a job description as a recruiter and gone, what's this person going to do? And so if your words on your resume don't match the job description words, you're getting kicked out. And your words probably are just fine. But if they don't match, you're going to get kicked out. I had a Harvard MBA, so frustrated, reached out to me, and I was coaching him. And he said, you know, I've applied to a lot of positions that I could do the job, and I don't even get a call back. And so I said, well, send me your most recent resume and the most recent job description that you applied to. Now, what I saw was in the job description, it said must have high school diploma. Now think about this. What Harvard MBA is going to have high school diploma on their resume? It's not going to be there.
Right.
But they're going to be screened out because of that.
Wow, that's not something that anyone would ever think about. And so that's such a crucial piece of information. Now, as people are listening to this interview, what should they do after? That way they can make those steps to finding their perfect job.
Well, think about this. Recruiting and the career search both mirror the sales process perfectly, step by step. And now these people, these accountants, these nurses maybe, who don't think they're salespeople, have to become salespeople. And the first thing a salesperson does is make a list of all the prospects they can call. So make a list of everybody you know, including family, neighbors, former coworkers, former managers, friends that you play golf or tennis with, association friends, everybody. And every day make at least 4 phone calls and talk to those people and tell them what it is that you do and maybe 1 or 2 accomplishments that you're proud of. The reason I'm looking for a job now is because I got laid off or whatever. And then what I would like to do next, and this is the most important piece. Who do you feel I should speak with next? And then ask for their phone number or contact information.
That's a great leading question to help people find their next career. Now, you have been many things in your life and a recruiter guy for quite some time, but also an author that to a great book that will help people find their new job. So if they're looking for that book, what's the name of it?
Expect Success, The Science of the Over 50 Career Search, and the 5-star review that it received said, you don't have to be 50 for this. I wish I had it a couple of years ago when I was looking for a new job. So I just put the title to hit that niche, but it would help everybody.
Bill, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. Give us all this great information and help people find their dream careers.
Well, thank you. It was fun.
Make sure that you check out Bill Humbert if you have any questions or concerns as you're on the journey to find your new career path. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show. You and your wife. I was talking earlier about how it is National Tea Day on this Sunday, April 21st. So a great way to celebrate is to make your own tea from scratch. Don't forget to drink it with your pinky out, but let's hop into the kitchen and see what Gretchen and Kim are making.
We're back in the kitchen, and this is always fun. So Gretchen, we are working you into the kitchen rotation.
I
love
like
it.
this because you know what you're doing, and I am a novice. Like I just, I like going and getting carry out. I like trying small things, but it's good for everyone because you learn, even if you're not really good in the kitchen, that you can do different things, and it makes you feel accomplished. So
it's so true.
I'm excited.
I always love to take like simple recipes and try to enhance them, make them a little bit more special, and especially those that are benefit to our health.
100%.
Now, I don't know about you, but I am all about slowing down the aging process. And, avoiding as much needling as I can help it. So no Botox, no whatever.
Yes.
But you know what? No fault to you if you do it. But this is a great enhancement as well. So we're
good
going
for your health, mind, body, and soul.
It's
I
true.
like it.
We are doing a skin tea or skin elixir tea, and so what's great about it is lemon ginger tea. So the ginger is great for your metabolism. The lemon also is, and then you can add whatever citrus that you want to into it, and a cucumber because it generates hydration, and hydration generates collagen, which makes your skin tight and looking 10 years more youthful than you really are.
I like this.
So this
I'm
is
here for it.
It's a really fun recipe. It's caffeine free, so
cool.
if you wanted to, you can always throw in a bag of green tea as well to give you a little bit of the extra antioxidants that come with green tea. But
and and you were gonna say, because I know grapefruit for some people with medication, it can be, that's one of the things that's so weird, but it's one of those things that it kind of kicks you off, and it can be a bad thing. So you can substitute the grapefruit for something else.
Sure.
Is that correct? Okay.
And that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And since we talked about the grapefruit, I'll tell you a little bit what's in it first. So
okay,
we've got
perfect.
the lemon ginger tea. So you want about 2 tea bags. You kind of do whatever you want to. I personally like the Art of Tea. That's one of my favorites. But we don't sell it here in the store, and you have to order it especially online. So this is a great. I love this one. It's a lemon ginger vitality. And we've got some honey. You can sweeten it if you want to. You don't have to. This is local honey from Colorado. So very excited. And then we've got citrus, grapefruit, lemon, lime, and cucumber. And the cucumber gives that hydration factor to it.
I love cucumber.
And the citrus is just great in general because of all of the vitamin C. And then we've got some mint as well. So I can't help it. I love mint and everything, whether it's chocolate, citrus, tea, whatever. Mint is my jam.
Same in Ohio, we had a mint growing outside of my window.
Oh,
so yeah,
love that.
It was brilliant.
It's so much fun. Same actually. My mom had a pot of herbs outside of her back porch. It was great.
Love it. Yes.
Great. Well, we're going to start with 3 to 5 cups of water.
Okay.
So I've got a whole carafe here, and we're just going to pour it in here. You can boil it over the stove if you want to. I love my handy dandy tea kettle. It's the best thing in the world. I probably use this at least 2 or 3 times a day.
It's super cute. I like that.
Yeah, it's great. Okay, we're just going to pour that in. And while this tea is warming up, we'll get started on assembling the enhancing ingredients.
Okay.
So we've got cucumber. Yes. If you have a mandolin, which not everyone does, and that's okay, you can grab a cheese grater. And we're going to use the wide side of it. So if you want to see kind of what that looks like right here, right? So we've got our cheese grater, and we're just going to slice it down. So you're going to take the cucumber and just slice it down.
So we cut it in half.
Yeah, cut it in half so it's easy to work with. And then you're just going to slice it downward. And we'll probably do about, I don't know, 5 or 6 slices. So Gretchen, I'm going to put you on
Okay.
that.
And so we go, just to make sure we go this way.
Yep, so you're
Okay.
going to actually take it long ways.
Long ways?
And
Okay.
You're just going to go straight down. Yep, as best you can. That's okay.
Perfect.
You can also like cut it if you need to make it a little bit shorter, but we just
for
want
goodness.
nice long
Pieces.
ribbons of cucumber. Awesome. So while we're doing that, and as Gretchen mentioned, sometimes people have an allergy to grapefruit.
Right.
So you don't have to do this, but grapefruit is, if you were, I'd do about 2 slices. So just to show you, we wanted to give you an array of citrus, but we'll start with the rest of it. So I'm going to go ahead and slice up the rest of this. We'll do about 2 slices of the orange. If you were doing the grapefruit, we would do another 2 slices of that. So we're going to substitute the grapefruit with an extra slice or 2 of orange.
Okay,
which-
that's nice to know though. You can change it up, even if,
Yeah.
because some people don't like grapefruit
It's
either.
true,
I mean,
it's
I
true.
love it personally.
It's
but
true. All right, we've got the 2 here, or the 4 slices of grapefruit, and then we've got our lemon and our lime. It looks good to me.
got a
You can do a little bit more if you
Okay,
want to.
cool.
We'll just keep it going. Because we really want to get that inside property, because did you know that cucumber is made up of mostly water?
Yes.
Which is really great. So it's got those excellent hydration station properties.
Hence why
to
you put it on your eyes sometimes.
It's true.
It's a depoofing mechanism.
It's true. Did
No.
you hear about what all of the what the Gen Zers are doing these days?
Oh gosh, I'm scared. What is it? Tell me.
They
Tell
are
me.
taking tea bags that have already been wet, and they put them in the fridge,
Yes.
and they put those on their
Okay,
oven.
I did that
So
in
that's a new
college,
thing.
so I was ahead of the curve.
I think
yeah.
I think that it's all like kind of boomeranging.
Totally,
coming back.
100%. Just like fashion in the 70s, etc. All of it.
You know, nothing is actually truly original, let's be real. All right, so I've got about 3 slices of my lime here. I'm going to do 3 slices of the lemon, and then we're just going to start layering everything into.
And I might cut a little bit of this just because it's a little thin.
Sure.
You want the core of it.
And you know, if you don't have like the full, like you could just do some
Slices.
simple-
That's what I'm thinking.
Move that over here. You can do slices, but this is the fun part. I love this way. You can slice just like that.
I
and
love
put
that.
it flat. There we
I
go.
feel like the cheese grater got just a little bit. It was a little flimsy.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, so I should probably watch out for my fingers. But the point is, we're going to roll this into a ribbon. So that's kind of why we want it to be nice and thin. If my mom's watching, she's probably going to yell at me about how I'm cutting
Totally.
right now.
See, and I don't even know, so.
Boom. Great. Awesome. So we're just going to do that.
Perfect.
Great. Okay, so here's the fun part, the assembly.
All right.
If you can get me 2 tea bags out of the
Yes,
tea bag.
ma'am.
So we're just gonna open up this, and this is like about a 40-ounce pitcher of water. This is actually, I love this pitcher as well. So you can actually put it on directly onto the stove.
I love that.
But since we're layering everything in here, we're just gonna put these cucumbers here in the bottom. Awesome.
I bet it looks really beautiful as well.
It's really great. And then, you know, you can serve this cold, or you can serve it hot.
I love
which
that.
is great.
I'm
So then-
funny. I like the cold. Which way do you like better?
I'm a hot coffee girl all
Okay,
year
see,
long.
I'm not
And
I.
typically I don't really drink a lot of coffee during the week. I'll have maybe 1 or 2 cups when I'm here, but I don't really make it at home. So I'm a big tea drinker.
I'm
I
not
drink-
going to say a single word because I love coffee. I love my coffee.
People look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them I don't drink a lot of coffee. But
Well, it's good. Tea is better for you, so hey.
there you go. All right, so we do that. We can throw in
beautiful.
those tea bags right in there. Just throw
And
it.
make sure to take these off.
Yeah, honestly, you can do that. Yeah, you can just throw it right in if you want to. That
Perfect.
works. And then we'll just put a little bit more cucumber in. I'm gonna break that because why not?
It smells so good.
And then our
Very
tea,
springy.
it's nice and boiled. I love this thing. And it also makes a mess. We're also, actually, I forgot about the mint. We're gonna throw some mint in. So
Okay,
Gretchen, if you
yep.
wanna put just a handful of mint, it doesn't even have to come off of the stem. You can just throw it right smack in there. There we go.
Bam.
And then the best part about this is we can actually let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the strength. And then it's a nice, you can,
smells
can you
so
smell
good,
it?
yes.
The ginger from the tea, you can smell that.
I
and then
love it.
all the citrus, and then of course the mint. Oh my gosh, it's the best.
And what about the honey, Kim?
We can put the honey in to add some sweetness. So
Okay.
it's really to whatever your preference is. So if you
I
want to
love it.
add some
Yes.
honey into it,
You know what I love about this the most? Can I be honest?
sure.
I don't like measuring everything. I like kind of doing my own thing and figuring it out, and this is very good for that. You
That's
kind of just
exactly
see what
right.
you want, yeah.
That's exactly right. So we'll
No
just
rules, just
squeeze
fun.
in. I'd probably do about that. Looks good to me. There you go.
Perfect.
It looks beautiful. It smells great.
Oh, it
It's
smells
a great
amazing.
citrus refreshment to start your
Yes.
morning or your day or whatever.
Very healthy.
Or your evening. It's
I
very
love
healthy. So
That's a great thing. I bet it calms you at night. It's
does.
just very refreshing.
it's true. Well, you let it steep for 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will be back. I'll be enjoying my tea in the next segment.
I loved
We've got
it.
World Piano Day coming up, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We want to thank you so much for tuning into your Sunday edition of Wasatch Weekends. We love getting to be here and bring you all of this great information. Now don't forget to make your way out onto the mountain for those final few runs for the 2023-2024 ski season. I've been one of your hosts, Maddie Evans, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.